Hi everyone, it's Julia, your travel expert from Mathis and Travel, helping you find that je ne sais quoi all around the world. For this week's travel trip, I wanted to know, have you ever seen a packaged price for a trip that you were thinking about taking and thought, no, I don't know what all that is, and that's just way too much, I'm not even thinking about it. Well, this week I wanted to help demystify what goes into a packaged price or a bundled price and help you understand whether it is a good deal or not for you. So the first thing to think about with the bundled price is that if you actually start booking all the different components that go into either a group trip or a customized private tour, you're gonna run into much higher prices pretty quickly. The biggest difference is actually in hotels, because hotels like to have a fairly standard price across the internet, and so if they bundle their product in with flights and transportation and guide service and all that, that's actually going to be a lower price generally than you would find just on the internet by yourself. The second thing with bundles is that the guide pricing, a lot of times tour operators and local operators that do custom trips, they have really good rates with really high level guides, and that are going to be much better rates than you would be able to get contracted with them individually. The third thing about bundled prices that you're going to get is what one of my fellow travel agents calls an ungoogleable experience, which I just love, because these are things that you can't look up on the internet and find and purchase for yourself. These are things like the guide has a best friend that runs a winery, and so he brings his clients, or he or she brings their clients to that winery, and the winemaker treats them to a barrel tasting down in the cave with a little bit of cheese, or something like that. Some really special, usually unique experience with a local that you're just not going to get. So those are some things to think about as far as extras that you would get with a bundle. The other way you really want to look at a bundled price or a package price is to make it a daily price. Break it down, divide it by the number of days in that tour, and really look at that daily price. First, you have to take out the lodging, which, obviously that price, how much lodging costs, is going to depend on what kind of traveler you are. Are you a 3-star sort of $200 a night, or $150 a night traveler? Or are you more of a 5-star traveler where the hotel is going to be $500-600? First of all, also remember that hotel price is usually per double. So once you take out the lodging price of the per diem, then you get all the extras. And you think about when you're on vacation, your meals, you're paying for all your meals. You're generally probably going to have nicer meals, lots of wine and dessert every night and that kind of thing. And also the experiences. If you've got a guide and private transportation, those experiences are going to be at a higher level than, maybe just your general excursion. And that's sort of the third thing. Custom packages are not, or bundled pricing, group trips, these are not sort of menus where, you pay $10,000 and you're going to get A, B, C, D, E, F. I mean, obviously you are going to get certain basic things, but at the same time, it's not like, when you buy a day tour and it's $100 and they promise you an hour-and-a-half tour, a glass of wine, and a bite of cheese. It's not quite so formulaic. When you've got a group or a private customized tour, they make it an experience for you that's really seamless, where you don't have to worry about, nickeling and diming, but you also don't have to worry about things going wrong. You've got a guide taking care of you. And so there's probably some wiggle room in the overall budget for surprises on the way, like that special winemaker experience. And also, other things that come up. And it's really a seamless experience. So those are, to summarize, the kind of main things you want to think about with bundled pricing is, that it is actually usually a better deal than you can get for the same value. 2, that if you look at it per diem, the daily price, that'll help you really make it relatable and make sure it is a good deal for you or not. And 3, you got to remember all the value adds that you get with having a customized trip for just you. So that's it for this week. If you liked this, please feel free and share it with others. And I'll be back next week with more travel tips and inspiration. Bye.